All right. Make sure everything's going good. Yep. Good to go. Cool. All right. Gonna go ahead and hop on into it then. Gonna be continuing on with my what am I doing today? Outer Worlds. Outer Worlds playthrough. Um, yeah. Go ahead and load up the game. I've since tweaked a few settings for my model. I had bumped down the tracking on it, so um I'm not tracking like individual eyes. So that, like blinking is disabled or like winking is disabled, but like I don't, generally do that. So it's no big loss there. But I had to bump up the sensitivity when it came. I have manual settings on. Um I had to bump up the sensitivity for blinking like almost to 100%. Otherwise, um blinking almost never worked unless like I squeezed my eyes shut, which um not super conducive to you know uh comfortably playing games, because that's very much a conscious thought rather than just regularly blinking. um yeah, so let's take off for the first time. Oh, fully take off for the first time rather than just get into orbit. All right, so we are heading to the groundbreaker first, I believe. Yeah, groundbreaker first.
Destiny.
Oh, space choice. Travel advisor, welcome to the system map. Here you can. I forgot to. Well, there we go. Um, all right. I'm also picking out a filter that I'm gonna use for this. I haven't decided quite yet for it, but we'll go with this one. Spacious choice, travel advisory. Welcome to the system map. Here you can see all the planets in the system as well as some special points of interest that you may have discovered. You can fly your ship to any location that you have unlocked through some landing bay, though some landing bays require special codes and keys before they allow you to land there. Moving between planets is considered extremely dangerous, and all employees are encouraged to remain home or at work.
Mission reached. The groundbreaker.
Alright. Groundbreaker just looks like a giant ship, which I believe it is. I think it's a mining ship, which that would track. Alright, so what all do we have to do here on like Canyon Quest and search Hawthorne's terminal? Vicar Max has a quest. Oh, let me get him a perk upgrade first. Boisterous, threat generated. Sneaky. Bonus to hack. Since that's his special skill, we'll bump that up. Okay. Before I leave here, I'll talk to her in a second. I'm gonna check Hawthorne's terminal for the cleaning. Search term Sam. For Sam result. I won't use a filter for this because I know whose it was. Experimental note OY69. Do not forget you found a discarded sanitation and maintenance automechanical and Emerald Vale scrap heap during your last job. Uh, it should not be too difficult to get it up and running with a few key modifications. I can envision a combat capable variant. Some might say a clean, mean killing machine. Have fun, AH. Second Sam result. Experimental note OY696. Removal factory standard part Sud Sweeper was successful delivery of combat modification replacement part Acid Steeper. That's a steeper. Okay. Has been delayed. Progress is setback is estimated now to be a solid 3 months. Not like I have any more pressing matters to attend to. But I do. Third stamp result. Oh, environmental note OI697. I'm giving up hope on this delivery. The part is lost in transit and is not turning up anytime soon. But good news, I heard of a fellow who knows gal who knows the broker who overcharged me for the information regarding the location of the acid steeper. I can flitch. That's it. Flit? What is that? No, I don't even want to know. The part was sent to an old storage facility in Roseway. I sure never thought I'd go back to that pit. Good thing Auntie abandoned it years ago. I assume that means Auntie Cleo. Uh, I'll pick I'll pick it up following the next pit stop back to Emerald Vale. Wells wants me to chaperone some person of interest. Okay. Back to route. Okay, so I'll head back to Emerald Vale. So looks like Parvati wants to.
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson?
What about her?
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Oh, of course it's not working. Um, find. Why is my mouth moving? Okay, there we go. I really should start doing this before I start streaming because apparently this happens every time. I gotta restart my loop deck. Let that load up. Sure we can do it now. Thought you said you yeah, I mean it makes sense that you haven't actually worked on ships, but mechanical things kind of act in the same capacity. So, we can head that way.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
Nope, pretty much it. Okay. I wonder if I should set settings to automatic. Let me just make sure the mouth is doing all right. I mean, it could be better, but I might tweak those settings later. Okay. Moving on. Vicar asked to do the thing first, so I'll bring. Oh, I can bring them both. Never mind. I didn't. Okay. I thought there was a one-person cap, but I guess it's a two-person cap. Works for me. Jane Elson.
Just checking your ship's manifest. Standard procedure. Welcome to Groundbreaker, by the by. Don't
Thanks,
mind
I
the
suppose.
heat. Got a few days before it reaches critical. I'm sure Miss Chief Tennyson will get it sorted
Got a
before
few
then.
days before it reaches critical. Yeah, that provokes a safe feeling. Oh, that's okay. What are my weapons? Shotgun,
Captain. Hey, Captain.
auto rifle.
Up in space. I
There
never thought
are.
I'd be able to say that. That was a good thing you did, Captain.
What'd I
Helping
do?
to bring the deserters and Edgewater
Oh.
folks back together. I hope you rest well on that.
I don't really care one way or the other, to be honest. But I didn't want to leave it broken Vicar, you got anything to
I
say?
find myself marveling at the complex simplicity of the Fibonacci spiral. I'm sure you know what that's like. Something
Totally.
vexing you, Captain?
No, I'll do that stuff later. Okay, let's get moving.
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a tossball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
No witnesses. He's not even denying it.
Jackass had it coming.
Shut it, Felix. You're not making this any better.
What?
You get cute with me again, you little backbait brat, I will toss you out an airlock.
Oh,
This is the Groundbreaker, not Byzantium. You ain't the law here. I am. Now move along.
I don't have time for this. I need a drink.
apparently you did. Gonna pull me into a conversation. Not mean to do that.
Going for a stroll around the docking base?
That is none of my business. You got anything to say?
Just arrived?
Nope.
Head over to customs. Wheeler needs to process you.
Hey, that's the guy. Various crimes and violations of boarding policy.
I
Okay.
wonder what that fella did to get the board so wild at him.
Apparently many things. Creed. Dead or alive, Captain Gunnar MacCreed. MacCreed? I think it's MacCreed. For several counts of public intoxication, destruction of groundbreaker property, unpaid docking fees, and resisting arrest. Contact Commandant Sanita. I think if you have any information, feel prepared to collect reward. Might be useful later. Another one of Phineas. Wonder what he's doing today.
Customs and inspection, right this way.
Taste of freedom. That's just consumables. Ooh. Have don't have enough for that yet. Oh, so this is docking bay. Oh, this is groundbreaker specific. Okay. Okay. Customs guy, I presume.
Identification, please.
Yep. As far as anyone else is concerned, I'm Hawthorne.
Captain Hawthorne, you said.
Unfortunately.
Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side.
Now, hold
That's
on.
complicated.
This isn't the end of the world. Probably.
You say that like you have an idea. How can I get this fixed?
You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it.
Oh. Any idea why it was impounded? I'm just curious. Fine, going every so often. You know how it is.
Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it,
Turned it down.
but
Okay.
what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important.
Well, someone did. Great, I'll go talk to him and straighten this out, I guess.
You take the starch out of him, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
Depends.
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
Shipment?
A handful of SAM cleaning units retrofitted for surgery. I don't know much else. I stopped listening when she started yelling.
That's fair. Sure, easy enough.
Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Might as well get my reputation up around here if I want any help from this Bedford guy. Any jobs around here?
Maybe. Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar freighter. Two biggest operations are the board, that is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade deck. Most of those jobs are going to take you off station, though.
I'll go off anyway. How does Halcyon Holdings work?
Are you pulling my leg?
No. I've been out of the loop, shall we say. I just want to hear your take on it. Yeah, nothing. Different perspective.
Goes like this. Back on Earth, before the crossing, the powers that be were selling off stakes in distant star systems they thought had potential. A bunch of companies decided to throw in together and form the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, then buy up the rights to this here colony. That group's what we now call the Board.
Board runs most of the system, right?
Yep. Groundbreaker's the only real independent port. Aside from us, there's just tramp freighters and wildcat miners. Seems like every year the Board's offices get bigger and their ships take up more of the landing bays. Haven't seen nearly as many tramp crews this year.
There's actually a boardroom somewhere where all these company heads in it, with all these company heads in it.
Sitting around drinking whiskey and smoking cigars, yeah, probably. Can't say for sure, of course. Doubt I'll ever see the inside of it myself.
Yeah, makes sense. So how does a groundbreaker fit into it? You said you don't like the board interfering.
Groundbreaker was one of the original colony vessels to come over on the crossing, a few years before her sister ship, the Hope. Once everybody's been de-thawed and dropped dirt side, the original crew of the Groundbreaker decided they rather liked the spacefaring life. I guess that was the start of our independent spirit. Now, here we are.
Got it.
Glad to help.
Independent. Yeah, I didn't think there were many independent operators around here.
Relative to the board holdings? Not really. But there's a few with the means to go where they will. They aren't rich, but they aren't likely to look too close at your work history either.
What do you know about Sublight?
They strip the parts from derelict ships and abandoned outposts. There's some that say they make the derelicts and encourage folks to abandon their steads. Sublight gives me the creeps. I've known folks who went to work for them and just vanished. They're on the promenade run by a woman named Lilia Hagen. I'm only telling you so you know to avoid them.
Yeah. Good to go with your gut. That's always a good option. Oop. Looking for something a little more local.
Commandant Sanita might have a couple of folks she needs killed. Bad folks, I mean. Not regular folks. She'll be at the security desk behind me. Chief Jun Lei might have an errand needs running. She's all tied up trying to fix our heat problem. You'll find her in engineering.
No kidding? I'd love to get a look at this old girl's innards. I bet they're real twisty and weird. In a
context. Got it.
Happy to help. That's my job.
I don't want
after
anything
all.
long term. I don't want anything tying me down right
real good
now.
at it too.
Well, thank you, miss. It's nice to be recognized. Yep.
Can we move this along? I have a certain matter I'd like to attend to, Captain.
We gotta go to the bathroom or something? I need help
right.
at work. What can you tell me about Bedford? I'd like to know a little bit before I go and face him
He's
down.
friendly enough unless you speak ill of the board. Get the sense he doesn't care for Groundbreaker much. Not that he would,
Probably
being a
not.
board man and all. He's our liaison.
So there's some tension between Groundbreaker and...
They can't abide an independent township, especially not one they gotta depend on. We're the first and last stop out of
That's
this
why
colony.
they abide you.
All their
'cause they have
interstellar
to depend on
freighters
you.
come through us, and we skim a few bits off the top and manifest processing fees with every one. Folks around
wouldn't
here
say
will
skim.
bluster that the board hates our freedom, but really, they know we can stop their out-system shipments anytime we like, and that terrifies them.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising they haven't sent another bigger colony-type ship to take over your spot, basically. Get your stations in a state of disrepair. You could make the board fix it, but that would make kind of dependent on them. I'm I'm glad it terrifies the bastards. Keep pushing. Yeah.
It's a delicate balance, right? We could cancel their freighters' docking privileges in retaliation, but where'd that lead us? They got assault cruisers, gunships, and a handful of mining operations at their fingertips.
You gotta keep them on their
We
toes,
push them
though.
too hard, maybe they decide we'd be better in 10 trillion little pieces. Or they cobble together a new groundbreaker and put us out of business.
I'm
The
surprised they
board
haven't
wouldn't
already.
do that. Would they?
Yeah, absolutely.
The board is necessary to provide order to the colony. They believe it's their prerogative to overrun you. But whether you allow that is up to you.
It's a tough line to walk, no doubt about that. But we may do all right. So far, anyway.
That's good. Thanks for the
Sure
info.
thing.
Looking for someone named Gladys.
The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go.
Oh.
On your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly.
Not really looking for any. See you later.
Be seeing you.
Probably. I like you. You're a stand-up guy. Bedford, Gladys. Ooh. Quest objective requires you to enter a restricted area. Caught inside. Okay.
This is it. Security. I can check the departures registry to find out which crew the scholar shipped in and out with.
Monarch.
Hmm.
Here we go again. No one lives on Monarch. It's a
Or dead.
wasteland.
Move along.
We're hearing
Nothing.
things.
Okay.
No, seriously, there was a lot of staff.
Commandant
at first, but
Santana,
then
you might have
dispersed.
some work for me.
Unless you're here to file an incident report
Anita,
or to
sorry.
inquire about the bounty posting, I must kindly ask you to clear out. The Mardet's offices aren't for leisure time nor loitering.
Oh, so Mardettes are like basically a name for cops. Okay. Couldn't help but notice the bounty posting on Phineas Wells.
The outlaw scientist fella, right.
That's
The
the one.
board's had it out for him for ages. If you have an inkling of the wheres or what fors of his location, Udon Bedford would surely like to hear it.
Is this Wells fellow's famous criminal or something?
To the board, yeah. You've read his wanted poster.
I have,
Whole
yeah.
list of things to get their unders in a wad. But he's never done nothing to Groundbreaker, so I've no problem with him.
Yeah,
We keep
fair
the
enough.
poster up to keep the peace is all.
Like working for a security detail on a space station.
Do I look like your gossipy best friend? While I'm on post,
Nope.
I take my duties real serious. I would have no qualms whatsoever escorting you to a cell. Understand?
Yeah, whatever.
Then get to business or get moving.
All right. I'm interested in the Mac Reed bounty. Where can I find him?
Last tip we got pointed toward the back bays. You want the reward? Do the legwork.
Fair enough. Why don't you send a Mardet to apprehend him if he's on station?
Oh, I will. Soon as the chief approves the personnel reorg required
I
for a
see.
bounty dispatch. So, in about 3 to 7 weeks.
Oh, good. Sounds right. I'll take it.
You and about 6 other enterprising mavericks. It's only a matter of time before someone brings me McRed's head, or his lucky lighter, as proof of kill. I do hope you're the lucky hunter, though. Good luck and skip speed to you.
What other bounties you have
Still
available?
waiting to hear back on that bounty for McRed. That aside, not much else.
McRed. I
Groundbreaker's
see.
keeping calm at the moment.
All right, I'll be on my way then. Privately for
Hi
us?
there. Haven't seen you around before. What can Groundbreaker Security do for you today?
Getting my bearings. Bearings. What do you do here?
This is the security desk, sir.
I noticed.
If you're here to report a crime, you'll want to talk to Commandant Sanita. I'm
Okay.
not authorized to take incident reports anymore.
Anymore. Why can't you take incident reports?
I'm not so good at filing. Mix up first name and surname 1, 2, 7 times. Well,
Ow.
folks are liable to start taking your filing privileges away.
Hey, less work for you, man. That's the government spirit if I've ever seen it. You do, I don't know, tours or something? No, I bet you got... No. Lots of freighters come through the station. Must keep you busy.
Less than there used to be. Fewer freighters passing through these days. I spend some shifts just listening to the wireless.
Why aren't there many freighters coming through?
Search me. I mean, don't search me, because that's my job. Get it? I reckon you'd have to ask the folks in Byzantium.
Okay. I'll be going then. Side quest. That's companion quest. Introduce per body. Security terminal. Cleaning. Okay. So empty me.
Quietly.
Oh, I can just take that. ID cartridge. Yeah. Okay. So can I just? Does it just activate? Say really quick. Trespassers will be shot on sight and fined. Holographic disguise activated. Your holographic shroud has activated, giving you temporary access to this restricted area. Moving drains the shroud's energy. When it runs out, personnel will see and interrogate you. Suck your way out of the interrogation to reset your shroud. You'll get harder to talk your way out the more you are interrogated. Understood. Should be just back here, right? That. Where is it? Was it back here? Oh, I don't have picks for that. Okay, so I'm almost out, so I'm gonna back off for that for now. And we'll go talk to our contact Gladys first. But it ain't
Might
that
be
fancy.
distracted by the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsavory types about.
You don't say. Yeah, okay. So she's in the rest and go. The Last Hope? That sounds like a bar. Let's head on in here. See you.
Ooh, can we rent an upstairs room?
Good. We have a ship that we can sleep in, though. What's this? So this is... What company is this? Oh, so this is just a ballistics company. I don't think it's like a branded company. Can I talk to you first?
Move along. As you were.
Nope. Alright. Hello,
Bless
Gladys.
my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door.
Me.
You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient. Or an oven. Just like store-bought.
Or an oven. Okay. Phineas sent me. He said you could help me. You could sell me a nav key to stuff.
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port.
Imagine
We're outside
that.
of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap.
At least you're honest
If you
about
find
it.
yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
1,000 bits. I see. I don't think that's a good idea. Alright. Let's see this opportunity.
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms...
No, not really qualms.
Do you know Edna over in
Edna
engineering?
mode.
Sweet as a pea, that
Or
one.
she doesn't like capes.
On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago.
Doggo. Why was Roseway abandoned?
Can't say I know for sure. Maybe it never really was.
Sounds like someone poking into somewhere they shouldn't be got into a spot of trouble.
Possible.
Comm centers don't operate themselves, Captain. Someone had to have sent that distress call manually.
It's not automated.
Those
Understood.
corps are cleverer than all get out. Might have been a ruse to keep the rest of the board from sniffing around.
Possible. Alright.
You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates.
Oh.
If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors.
That's
The
not
more
surprising.
we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs.
I like the way you think. Abandoned outpost, corporate secrets, got it.
Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done.
Understood. What other jobs do you know?
Might want to acquaint
Curious.
yourself with Junlei Tennyson, Groundbreaker's chief. She's been trying to get a handle on this heat problem we've got. You'll find her fretting in engineering. I'd say she's a sweet girl, but law forfend someone call me a liar.
Got anything
Won
for
a
sale?
charming copper kettle off that girl who runs the pub. She's a fierce arm wrestler,
Ooh, copper
but she's
kettle.
no match for your pal Gladys.
You got. Ah, mag picks. I'll take your entire stock. Why is that locked? Restricted. I really gotta do something about that. Add troublesome. Is that just candy? Okay. Alright. Since we got enough picks to do this now.
You been flying the outer systems route lately? Deader than a space matapillar out there.
Traffic's down all over.
No.
Even the inner's a whole.
Alright. Let's see if we can get into that room now. Save really quick just in case. It should be back here. I got skill to open it. Perfect.
You're an artist, Captain.
I
There
tried.
it is.
Aha.
Just yank the drive, and I'll do the rest.
Okay. Curiosity, confiscated goods. Freelancer who is cagey about business. Pistol. Metal hoop. Locked container owner refused inspection. Rare beads. Alright. Checked. Docking.
Now that we have the data cartridge, I can finally find out where that scholar I'm looking for ended up.
Hey. That plasma rifle. Yo. Just taking inventory. While watching. I'll go now. Oh, that's. Oops. Fine. Well. I guess no one's watching me. Okay. I'll. I'll pick that once he walks out of the room. Something tells me I'm going to cut this. You know what? Let's quickly get out of the room and reset. Yeah, perfect. Feels a little bit like.
You're a deft hand with a mag pick.
I try. I'll get out of your way there, bud. Yeah, no problem. Take that. That's probably the named pistol. You know, you've rechecked that that hammer a couple times now. I think you got it. I think you're good, man. You can take a break, you know. I promise it ain't gonna go anywhere. I don't want it. Was that named? No. Okay. So where was the... Is that it? No. It said something about a named item. I'll steal the prayer beads, I guess. Hatchet. Okay. Plasma rifle. Is it the plasma rifle that's named? No, just... Oh, it says... Oh. I'm dumb. Alright, I'll be going then. Nice. Alright. That's done, so I'll give that to the vicar then.
Got it. His name is Reginald Cheney, and he
Already
joined a
knew that,
sublight
though.
salvage crew. Only he's not listed on the return manifest. Must have made landfall somewhere he wasn't supposed to. Ah, yes. Here. There's a domicile on Monarch in Fallbrook, rented to the same bit card he used to buy his seat on the salvage ship. I should have guessed. What better place to lay low if you wish to avoid the authorities?
You hesitated there, Vicar. What aren't you telling me?
Oh, it's nothing. I suppose I really didn't have much faith in actually finding him. Was a bit of a long shot, wasn't it?
All seems awfully convenient.
I admit it was a bit of a long shot, but when you've spent as many hours as I have in contemplation of the universe's secrets, you sometimes get a sense for these things.
Fine. Let it go for now, but you're gonna have to start coming clean to me at some point, Vicar.
Red on purple berry punch. You want a punch? We've got your punch right here.
I don't want to know what Last Hope is. I think it's a bar. I might be able to find some stories about the Hope here, though.
News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
Go on.
Remember Auntie Cleo? Because she remembers.
No, I don't care then. Let's talk to the...
When you were sick.
Seeking relief from the heat? Till June Lay gets those radiators fixed, I've got the next best thing.
Huh. I guess that's good business, I guess. All the treasures in the system come through here. Heard anything interesting?
Only the usual. Marauders all over space.
Oh, yeah.
You ever wonder how folk who can't figure the bleeding edge technology of a spoon can manage to get ships into space?
Question, actually. Alright. I guess I won't do anything here. Track down him. So nothing here because it's back on Monarch. Machine. Hawthorne. Part from Roseway. Okay. I need to go back to Roseway anyways for the distress signal. Okay. Who goes there? Talk to Doc, Wanda in the sick bay. I believe that's going to be on my way since I thought I heard it. Space. Oh my god. Forgot about the. That is horrifying. That's a gunplay.
I'm not going anywhere, you hear? You can't get me out of there.
Please don't make a scene, Dr. Fenhill.
Oh. Okay.
I am not making a scene.
A little. You kind of are just a tad.
What seems to be the problem? Take care.
Who am I looking for? Wanda Dorset.
I'm sorry. Am I causing a scene?
A bit.
See, Umfuru? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jessie in the first place.
What's this?
Let me get one thing straight. Jessie and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay?
Okay.
As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors.
Oh. Oh, yeah, that doesn't really check out. You don't like her, but you're checking in on her?
You say that like it's weird.
A little bit. Yes, it is none of my business.
I just don't like to leave a debt unpaid, that's all.
Alright. Sounds kind of normal to me, though.
Yeah, if she's in the morgue.
How do you know she's not sick?
Because I'm a doctor. I know what illness looks like. And Jessie was looking as sleek as a sprat in the Tyleritos last time I saw her. And
when was that?
Anyway, if someone suddenly comes down with a calamitous disease, it doesn't stay secret for long around here.
Fair enough. Maybe I can look on her?
Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
Hey, Doc.
Something I can help you with?
I can see Jessie Doyle.
If only my other patients had so many inquiring after them. I'll tell you what I've told the others. The records say Miss Doyle checked herself in and requested I admit no visitors. The requests of our patients are paramount, so no.
The records say? Have you actually spoken to her yourself?
She's not my patient. I'm certain no one on my staff would falsify patient records, if that's what you're implying.
Well. Fine.
Take care.
Can I just back here? Hey, Doc.
Can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter captain?
Sure am.
If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service.
That's why I'm here, actually. Wheeler says your shipment won't be coming in anytime soon.
He must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals at this rate.
Irion.
Our delivery man. A brave idiot with a penchant for getting himself delayed. Sometimes by dates, usually by bandits.
What do you need the mechanicals for?
Surgery mostly. Medical personnel are difficult to come by on Groundbreaker.
That's not surprising. Why is that, though?
The board won't let their doctors and nurses station here, and they own all the medical schools. If we can't hire their people, we can't hire anyone. Everyone on staff here on Groundbreaker was trained by me or Idris. We're good, don't get me wrong. But we've only 2 heads between us, and we don't know everything.
That makes sense. I could try and find him.
I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday.
I like having an
Last he
independent
told
faction
me,
around here.
he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type. You look out, though. A place is probably crawling with outlaws.
Got it. Is there... Aha. sure everything is good. Yep. Okay. Operating room. Quarantine. Go to quarantine.
You ever wonder if maybe folks keep doors closed for a reason?
Yeah, probably because they don't want you going in there. I'm not oblivious to this fact. I just don't much care. Bard.
For the last ratted on rotten time, leave me in peace! You hull-headed quacks do know that restful recuperation requires not being disturbed, don't you?
Ellie sent me?
What? Why? Everything's fine. We're all fine here. No need for her to be worrying her pretty little head about me. I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. Got a cough that won't quit and sores all over my body. Highly, lethally contagious. But I'll be fine, so long as I'm left alone.
Yeah, that sounds like bullshit to me. Open up before I open it myself.
Should've known she'd send a bruiser after me. Damned if I don't rue the day I saved her scrawny little hide. Inadvertently, I befriended a bloodhound in the process. Alright, okay. We can discuss this like the level-headed folk that we are. Seems I've got to do something before Ellie goes jabbering my business to anyone with one ear and an intent to listen.
Yeah, it wasn't so hard, was it?
The truth is, I'm not sick.
Oh,
but
shit.
if you repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath. You, ain't with the board, are you? See,
No.
I owe them a lot. I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room. So I hold up here to lay low.
Why do you... What'd you do to get in trouble?
What? No, I didn't do anything. I'm a law-abiding denizen of this ship, I swear.
Then how'd you piss off the board? You think the board has someone following you?
Think? No. I recognize a contracted killer when I see one, thank you. In my line of work, that's a skill you develop during week 1, assuming you want to keep breathing. Alright, I'll fess this part up too, if it means you'll help me. I'm a thief. I specialize in particularly high-end and historically valuable items. 3 weeks back, I caught rumor that the blood-tier diamond, last worn by an heiress on the Lost Hope, had surfaced for the first time in 70 years.
I doubt that highly. What's that to do with the board?
Udom was my buyer for when I'd acquired the diamond. He paid half up front to finance the operation. Let's just say things went sideways about the time I got my hands on the diamond, and it crumbled to stardust in my palm. Anywho, I barely made it out with my life, and nary a plan to make back Udom's deposit I'd spent.
Really asked me to help you. That's what I planned.
Udom Bedford's the board guy on the station. He'd know how I stand with them. If you
Probably
can
not
square
good.
things for me, I'd owe you one even bigger than Ellie owes me.
I'll talk to him. I gotta
Thanks for
talk to him
helping me
anyways.
with the board. You're a real pal. Or I guess I should say, Ellie is one, huh?
I'd like my standing to be good here. I'd like to have an independent station I can go to. Hey, guess I should go talk to Bedford. He seems like the next guy I should be talking to. Stress boarding ship. Okay. Fine. Let's find Udom. Udom's the next closest. That's sublight.
Go
Halcyon.
back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
These stairs are board property. Disperse now, or I'll detain you for trespassing.
They haven't gotten on the
real
stairs.
Scary. You're really gonna arrest us on our station?
Yeah, this is Chief Junling's ship. You don't own shit here.
Step back. I'm required by board bylaws to use excessive force.
The Mardettes would space you for trying, you waste of O2 scrubbers.
Yeah,
Ooh.
O2
I'd
scrubbers.
come back.
Look Get out of here before I tell your captain what you've been getting up to on the clock.
Ah, whatever. We got a
Hey,
date
there
at
you
the Lost
go.
Hope anyway.
Is this really what you want to be doing with your life, Marcy? Guarding stairs for that walking mustache Udon fucking Bedford? I gotta get off this detail.
Ah, the board. Organized, efficient, competent. Well, mostly.
I think
I
everything
don't
in
think
here
that's
is
true.
worth more than I made in my whole life.
Probably.
But a scandal has rocked the League and thrown this pivotal game.
Why'd you impound my
yes.
ship?
Wheeler messaged me you were coming. He must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he.
This is
Has
awkward.
something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
Well, about that.
Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped?
Sorry?
Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have.
You wanted to... So what was your relationship exactly?
He was my dearest friend. My only friend.
Wow, that's a low bar.
You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him, him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Did he?
What? Yep, sure.
Ah, that's just like him. Such a sentimental man. Tell me, how did he die?
Enids.
No. How dreadful. That was always Alex's greatest fear, you know.
Yep, just frozen fear.
Devoured by those fiends, becoming one with their droppings.
So sorry. Anyways.
Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm
Thanks,
terribly
man.
sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go...
Yep.
Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony.
Yep.
Did
everywhere.
Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all?
Why is the board so interested in him? Anyways.
You haven't read the posters? He's a terrorist.
Well, I have, but it's hard to believe.
Madman. It's really in the colony's best interest that we stop him before he does further harm.
Why do you think I'd know anything about Wells?
Well, Alex knew, or he said he did. And you have his ship.
That doesn't
Maybe
mean a
he
lot.
kept some records around, or a conveniently placed note on his bedside table.
Sorry, never mentioned. Alex never mentioned him to me.
That's... well, that's just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry.
Died
This is
before he
terribly
gave you the
unprofessional of
information.
me. Is there anything else I might help you with?
Jessie Doyle.
Miss Doyle owes the board a significant sum. Alas, the only collateral she has is her organs. Compulsory donation is quite legal in such cases.
Whoa. Yeah, but she's, worth more alive than dead. Put her under a contract till she's paid it off.
That's not unreasonable.
I guess it's better than losing your organs, but I don't know, Captain. It just doesn't seem right.
Miss Doyle is deeply in debt, and the board has every right to do whatever they like to recoup that debt. What guarantee do I have that she'll agree to the terms you negotiate?
She doesn't really have a choice. It's either give up sick pay to avoid assassins. Yeah, I'm sure she'd prefer to work. Yeah, honestly, she doesn't have much of a choice. It's either give up her organs or work for you.
I quite concur. It's refreshing to deal with someone practical for a change. I will
Doesn't mean I much
recall my
like it,
collection
but I'm
agent.
sure she'd
Tell
prefer
Miss
it.
Doyle to report to me promptly for her first assignment. Now, is there anything else you need, or can I return to my work?
What did I say about
Be my
something else?
guest.
Bay.
Ask
My other
away.
question. I don't really want to ask this question. I'll be going now. Oh, hey, I leveled up. Fancy. Let's go talk to. Go talk to her really quick. She isn't gonna watch. Let me level up quickly, actually. Round that up. Okay. Get 50 for long guns. And there we go. Sure. If I don't get anything for that
Wish
yet.
I could say it was good to see you, Ellie. At least you finally got your chance to square our debt. That ought to make you smile for once, huh?
Nothing makes me happier than being even.
Fair
Except
enough.
being right. That's nice too.
Got word from Udom, from the hitman who trailed me the other night. Seems I'm indentured to the board now. I ain't too elated about going exclusive, but it's better than winding up dead. You
think
sure
you could
saved
see
my
it that
skin,
way.
stranger. All debts between me and Ellie are cleared.
Yeah, you might want to watch out for yourself. I won't be around much.
The good
Oh.
news came through the wireless. Looks like you paid my debt to Jesse.
It's news. I wouldn't
Guess
necessarily
that
call
means
it
I owe
good.
you now, right?
Tell you what, I'm a little short on bits at the moment, but I'm a decent scrapper and a better than average sawbones. If you're looking for a medic, I can work my debt off.
I mean, I know a little bit about being a medic. I was trained a little bit for it, combat medic kind of thing, but probably better at it than I am. But you're saying you'll work for me because I helped someone else?
If I'm being honest, and I prefer not to, I was about ready to pick up another
Fair enough.
contract anyway, and you settled this in a pretty tidy fashion, which tells me you're competent.
I try to
But
be.
we can say I'm repaying the favor if you prefer that version.
It could be both, I guess. What exactly do you do? What exactly did Jessie do for you, by the way?
She helped me win a bet.
Weird. She said she saved your life.
Yeah, that's one way of looking at it. We were on a smuggling run planet side when our point man bet me I couldn't outrun a mantisaur.
Oh. Yeah. Don't tell me you tried.
What can I say? Something about people telling me I can't do a thing that just makes me itch to prove them wrong.
That's not a good habit
And
to
as you can
have.
probably guess, the thing was faster than it looked. Probably would have caught me if Jesse hadn't picked it off.
Saved your life. I
Yeah,
see.
but the important thing is I won the bet.
By technicality, I really don't like people owing you, do you?
It's like people touching a cookie and leaving it in the box. It's just one of those things that gets under my skin.
Okay. Sure. Sounds like you'll be useful at the very least. I hope you're a better doctor than you are track star.
You won't be sorry. Though it looks like you've got a full roster already. Time to play favorites, Captain.
Just meet me on my ship. It's docked to the promenade, you know. Go ahead, get acquainted.
Traveling in style, are we? I'll be sure to nab a cabin with a view. Welcome to the crew, Miss Ellie. We're real happy to have you.
Alright. Let's go talk to the good old engineer.
CNP Borst Pocket.
Maybe you'll be able to learn a thing or two.
2.5 seconds. Borst Pocket.
And Mike's Armory. You got
You look like someone who's taken their share of cuts and bruises.
True.
Need some armor. Maybe it's a bit secondhand, but that's only a testament to its durability. We also have a line of specialized melee weapons. For those times you have to repel boarders but don't want to risk a bullet through the hull.
fair enough, actually. Let me see what you got. Yeah, because I kind of want independent type armor. Heavy, heavy. Clothing. Also clothing. Defense skill. Defense skills. Elite troop armor. Heavy. That's 9. Also be 9. Okay, so those already have. That's more expensive. I'll come back to that. That's all right. Ooh. Immediately see the heat. It's like opening an oven, I would imagine.
Those XF411s?
I couldn't tell
and
you.
an old Yakita 37? You think they'd let me peek at the power plant?
Do you have
Probably not
what
right
it
now.
takes to defend your corporate tower?
Thought there'd be more machinery. Must be housed on a sub-level.
Probably.
I could spend all day in here and not have looked at half the best stuff. It's all pretty worn, though.
To protecting our wonderful brands and products.
Jinley Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors.
That was formal? Okay. A nice place you got, Chief.
No, it isn't. It's a mess. But it's my mess, so I'll take the compliment. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship.
Understood.
The Marlets, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
Not from me. I'll try not to start any fights. But I might end some.
Ain't that always the way?
I guess.
So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through.
Technically, that's true. Well, now my ship's at an inbound, headed to Monarch.
Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
Because I'm neither of those things. Before I hand it over to you, Parvati, what's going on with the heat?
Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship.
That's not good. So what's the problem?
Only the board has access to new parts.
Of course they
and
do.
I won't let them swindle me into a corner.
Good on you. Is there no room for compromise?
None. Every time I give in to the board, Groundbreaker loses its freedom. Soon there won't be anything left. I can't allow that. The board isn't helping and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone aboard, will be cooked alive.
That's bad. You need a contractor to work this out. I'm available.
Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays.
Oh, so you have them. That's good. But, where are the back bays?
Sorry, I forgot not everyone knows this ship like I do. The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now.
I think I got a bounty back there. Nikki's part anywhere else? No, she would have done it already. Can't we try to talk this out with whoever's down there? I'll get this parts from the back bay then.
Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
Well, I'll let you talk to her once we get this fixed. This is kind of important. This could be potentially very dangerous if we remain on board the ship. So let's go ahead and get this solved for them.
Easy does it.
There's the captain. Back red.
Emmett Red, are you expecting any company? Here we go.
Okay, so let's... What did I do? Oh. Okay. Did you just take down the vicar? I wasn't even gonna try and off with the red. Back red, whatever. Much easier just to solve it with bullets. And there's the body of an engineer, so that's all I needed. Go. Oop, shit. Oops. Alright.
Smells kind of like old Bess's outfit.
Outlaw. Oops. I'm out. Oops, sorry. Uh-oh. That's bad. A really bad shotgun. Guess it's quads or it's points. Oh, works out. There it is. Empty. Weird how it's stealing. Alright. I don't quite understand how it's stealing. Whatever.
Can you imagine being frozen for 10 years, sailing through space in a room such as this?
Yes. Try a lot longer. Actually, don't. I don't recommend it. Not you kind of get a weird time dilation effect going on. Admittedly useful in the moment, but you know, a bit distracting if I'm honest. That's going up. I will take that mag pick. Can I open this up? Yep, got enough now. Everything. Alright, how am I doing inventory wise? Getting a little close, so let's break down every sheet. I use that. Okay, so let's that. Where do you? Okay. That. Skills. That. That. Keep it around. Keep that around. Okay, I think I'm okay to now. Go back to sneak mode. I don't care that it's... I mean, I'm basically already committing murder, so like... pretty low bar, if I'm honest. That's locked. Let's take better. That'll probably get me somewhere useful. Probably. Aha. Okay.
Today's my birthday.
Okay. Fuck your birthday.
Incoming!
Here's
Put him down!
The last of them.
that works. Sorry about your birthday, though. Shunt. Okay. Nothing else. What is it? Oh, heavy ammo. Definitely take the heavy ammo. The light ammo wasn't stealing, though? Weird. Ah.
Lay's gonna be
That-
pleased as pie when we show her these.
That is the plan. That. Okay. Well, since I'm here, let's just go ahead and kind of clear out everything.
Hey, here we go!
Down they go.
Is that everyone? Nice. Hit. Mag pick.
Don't shoot! I'm with Junlei.
You say so. Don't mind me stealing everything, though. ED? Okay. There's a bunch of foodstuffs. One moment.
Well done.
Anti-rag. That's a lot of stuff. What's anti-rag gear? Oh. Medium armor. 21. Oh, yeah, I'll take that. I mean, it doesn't look terribly good, but I think it's pretty good. Yeah, not bad. Yo.
Haven't seen any new faces down here since I arrived. Not sure how long ago that was. McRed tends to incinerate anyone who comes by.
Yeah, that won't be happening anytime soon. Yeah, he's dead.
That's too bad. I mean, he was a scary fucker, total pyromaniac, but you know how it is. You meet a guy, get used to his quirks, and then blam.
That's Stockholm syndrome. I'm here to get radiated apart.
I'll get back to my post. See you topside, stranger.
Okay. Alright, whatever. Yeah, I'm not, okay. Oh, is there anything down this way? I didn't check. Partially looks like it. An axe. Straight up axe. Oh, looks like there's some enemies up there. Alright, let's see what we got going on. Yeah. Picker. Stop standing in my way when I'm shooting. Ow. Oh, I already got him. Cool. Face your choice. Find a flaw in you. Flaw tutorial. During your adventures, many things may happen to your character that can trigger a flaw offer. Taking the flaw is optional, but doing so provides you with a perk. The choice is yours. Physical damage weakness. Take too much physical damage has made you soft and vulnerable to physical damage. I think I'm good on that one. I'll die very quickly if I take that. I will definitely take the mag pick. Assault rifle. Corporate service award. Ooh, hold on, let me level up. Up. You know what? Let's just go hard on long gun. All right. And let's take the carrying capacity so I don't have to worry. Well, I'll still worry about it, but much less. Mock apple cider. Spaceship. What's this? Your mycologist log? When I settled on Groundbreaker, I thought this would be my gateway to the stars, the beginning of my epic tales of spaces. Now I grow shrooms for a bunch of outlaws. Not even for selling. They just eat the damn things by the handful. Some of the crew have been tripping for weeks. Suppose it could be worse. Heard of sublet contractor who got dissolved in chemicals and flushed down waste treatment for stealing from Lila. And Macred. He's always happy to see me. Calls me his fungus lad. Update: Macred just set a man on fire for having his laces undone. Shit. Maybe I need to be more careful about what I'm growing. Ought to find something that calms them down. Time to experiment. That might have gone somewhere. Actually, might have. I don't think. These are some fancy mushrooms, though. Take the ammo. Plasma cutter to sell. That's it. There you go. That works, I suppose. Onwards. Oh, oh, you guys leveled up too. Range damage, armor rating, melee damage, dialogue, combat effect. I don't really care about that. So now let's body. See what you got. Manage to extract mods in the field. Okay. Yeah, take that. I like that. Alright. Up we go. Alright. Let's get the ship back in better working order.
This is Halcyon News.
You've returned, and in one piece. Color me impressed.
Oh, that's nice. Got the radiator parts for you.
Good work. I'll take those. I need
Sure.
you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. Take the elevator down into the machinery shaft. There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call over the ship's PA. And bring weapons. There's a slight mantipillar infestation.
How did that happen? Fine slight.
More than a few. Less than a hive. Nothing you can't handle. We were
Okay.
salvaging parts from a ship. Turned out there were eggs inside. They got into the radiators, and here we are.
I see. Okay.
Don't worry, Miss Junlei. We'll be super gentle with the ship. You don't got a thing to worry about. I mean, aside from fires and such.
I'm genuinely heartened to hear that. Thank you.
Okay. I guess I'm going down the maintenance shaft. Through here. Oh, workbench? Where? Ah. I found a few upgrades. Let's see if there's any. I want to modify. I want to add to mod. I want to add to my armor. Armoring toughened. Electrocharged surface. Mod stuns and damages melee attackers. Might not be bad. Silver tongue, dialogue skills, leadership, ranged weapons, melee skills, defense. Ooh, this Nightingale step. Backpack increases carrying capacity. Coat of arms. I seem to be sneaking a lot, and this is a very good upgrade. I'll install that. I feel like I'll get more out of the Silver Tongue mod. This is a good defense for melee attackers, and might as well add toughen. Nice. All right, and go to Tinker, and just increase that to 5. Modify kind of magazine. Damage type to shock. Increases magazine size. And damage to plasma. I already have that. And not all that worried about that. Okay. Assault rifle. Might be bad to increase the assault rifle. That doesn't need an extended sight. Okay. I should probably repair. Let's repair all the equip. It's fine. Got a breakdown. I should probably sell this. That will be stored. Any named ones. Heavy weapon. Well, that's plasma though. Okay. Curious to see if I have any. Okay, so that increases speed. That'll make it power. That increases. I'll leave it as is for now. Let me tinker. Raise this. Get this to level 10 at the very least. And this level 12. Okay. Much rather increase the stuff I got. I guess I go down here.
I had a question about your plan, Mr. Vicker.
Of course. The cosmos is generated and directed by the universal equation.
I don't think
also
she means
known
the
as
grand plan.
Grand plan. By contemplating the teleological order of things, one can achieve verity. Oh, right. You had a question?
What?
Never mind. That about answers it.
I'm sure. Okay.
The controls are in the back of the machinery shaft area. Keep clear of the radiators. You don't
Okay.
need to kill the mantillaries, but I'd be mighty grateful if you did. I've got this thing about giant insects.
That's fair, actually. Anything I should be careful about? Because these things look supercharged for some reason. Yeah, I noticed. Kind of what I do. Where is it? Ah. Let me get around the corner. Did I hit it? Yeah, okay. Hey, there you are. Okay, that's... Alright, let's switch to this.
Their death.
There we go.
Our survival.
Alright, this. Huh? There wasn't anything to loot, right? Something tells me they wouldn't exactly like... Oh, what's this? Okay, I don't really care. Alright, moving on. Alright, what do we got going on over here? Probably nothing, but it doesn't really... Oh, doesn't hurt to check. Like this. Tag fix. And it's not considered stealing. Bonus. Alright.
Good news? Song tells me the security mechanicals booted up and killed a bunch of mantis.
That's good.
Bad news. Diagnostic says their circuit boards are fused from the heat, so they're not too picky about who they kill next.
That's less good.
Sneak past if you can. Shoot back if you need to. I can always fix them later.
I will try not to. Just on try. Might not go as planned. I should really sell when I get the chance. This is probably going up to that one. Anything to loot here? Probably not. Oh, there is. Don't mind me, don't mind me. Ooh. Okay. Probably gonna make like a full on.
Processing data.
Nope, nothing here. Don't worry about me. Is there a place I can just shut them off? I feel like there is. Question is, can I find it? Answer, probably not. If I hop down. Okay.
That's the terminal. I have the parts in position on my side. Go ahead and cycle the droplet pump.
Okay. Logs. Okay. Alright.
The temperatures are dropping. Stop by once you found your way out of there. Groundbreaker owes you thanks.
I guess I can't just shut them off. That's a bit unfortunate. That would have been much more useful. Okay. That's going up to the place I saw. Okay. Oh. Just hop on down. Out my shins. I could probably get past them quick enough.
Security initiated.
Nope, don't do that. Just, running away. Let's not break my shins this time.
Terminating security.
Here, I'll take it. Alright.
Seeing you limping a bit. You alright, Mr. Vicker? Need us to slow down?
What are you implying? I am perfectly fit. My knee is just acting up.
Yes, I'm sure.
There's no shame in being older, Mr. Vicar. Don't worry. The captain and I'll take care of you.
I need neither your advice nor your pity, young lady.
It's pretty funny. What's this? Oh, that probably costs you. Ah, no heat waves in here.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your...
Hey, Chief.
My boards are returning to green.
Good.
What a weight that is off my shoulders. I don't normally tolerate outsiders mucking about in my station's guts, but you're all right.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
The temperature should be dropping as we speak. I'll see to it the crew knows who kept us all from boiling alive. If you've got time, I believe Edna has a comms issue that could use your attention. I've also authorized Doc and Furu to sell you our premium meds.
Oh, nice. Oh, since we're here, Parvati, go ahead.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
I'll nudge her to continue.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if, well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Yeah. I mean, learning in person is the best way to do it. Online schooling sucks.
Right. In person. Sure thing, Captain. Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said... Sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry.
Oh boy, this is so awkward. Good job.
Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging for my attention.
I'll go check with the comms officer.
Groundbreaker's safe from melting to bits now. Lots of good people can rest easy because of you.
That's right. Yeah, what was that?
Well, I didn't expect her to be so tall. And did you see the size of her arms?
I was like, you got a crush on her.
What? No. Maybe? I don't... It's like somebody reached into my head and pulled out what I didn't know I wanted. You know how hard it is to find anybody who likes working with tools in a little town like Edgewater?
Sounds like you're not sure how you feel.
I just met her. How could I be? Alls I know is... I want to talk with her more. Did you see how everybody on Groundbreaker listens to Junlei? She's just, here's how to fix it. And they trust her.
Uh-huh.
It's just... She's calm and knows what to do. I wish I was half so confident.
Fair enough. Alright. Yeah.
This is how...
You aiming to send a message? If so, we best do it now while we still got time.
Why would you run out of time?
Me? No. But our relaying capabilities? That's on the final countdown. We're going offline in 3, 2, 1.5... No. Wait, I've lost track of my weeks. Maybe it was 36 or... sometime dire soon.
Very precise. Why do you lose comm keep?
Our primary relay station's soon to be occluded by a gas giant. Happens every 40 years or thereabouts. The event's forecasted to last for months, during which we'll lose signal to the station.
That'll put the whole system in a right dire situation.
We've got backup auxiliary relays, but the one currently in orbital range went offline some months ago. We can't spare people for routine maintenance.
They don't want to rely on the board. That's fair. Yeah, how you cut off by losing one station?
Well, we wouldn't be utterly and completely blacked out, but we'd lose the majority of our comm traffic for sure. Ships and colonies on Terra 2 need a clear line from their communications towers to the groundbreaker for the transmissions to make it through. If it's not clear, they transmit to the closest relay station, which stores the message, then passes it along when our orbits align.
But other relay stations.
The others won't be in orbital range during the occlusion event. Isn't it some law of the universe? The relay I gotta rely on is, of course, the one on the Fritz.
Ships can't relay messages.
That they can and they do, but only between ships owned by the same corporation.
Of course.
No corp will authorize sending messages through a ship owned by a rival. And no corp will relay messages for the Wildcat freighters, not without charging them more than they'll make in a single haul anyway. That's why we're the message hub. The groundbreaker's neither corporate owned nor board controlled. Our comms are neutral.
Sounds right. Sounds like it's time to get the auxiliary station back on.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I finally got the chief to approve the budget for a diagnostic expedition. But allocating the personnel loss for sending a technical team to the relay station keeps getting denied by Junlei. The chief.
I mean, I'm a freelancer. I could go do it.
I should say no, but why not? Maybe you can figure out why it's offline. I'll send you with an equipment manual.
Probably messing with
Hopefully
it.
we'll get lucky, or I'll get my approval in time.
Hope you don't mind if I borrow that manual when you're done with it, Captain. I could do with some leisure reading.
Oh, and I'll need you to retrieve a copy of the relay's backup data. I gotta forward any messages from Earth stored in the memory. Better late than never, eh?
What do you mean?
The relay stations orbit the edge of the Halcyon system, so they tend to receive the majority of any transmissions from Earth. I'm sure the station's got a stack of junk messages just waiting for me to sort through.
You let the message on Earth sit in memory on an orbital relay?
It's not like they're in high demand. Most tend to be adverts on new products, meaning only folks in Byzantium can afford them.
Fair enough. Alright. Anything else to do on? I will claim the bounty. Find captain. Unreliable. Track him down. Okay. What kind of weapon?
Welcome.
Weapon. Sight. Oh. Don't need it. Okay. There was a weapons specific source. Down this way. I think it was this store right here. Yeah.
You know that sound when you've snapped on an injector clip? That's how you know your weapon loves you back.
Sounds like the Grand
I
Ping.
got a full line of weapon modifications I'd be happy to show you.
Yeah, let's see what you got. Those are not weapons that I really... Keep going then. Unfortunate. Let's check the vending machine. She was mostly weapon mods. Fair. Okay. Yeah, no, that's pretty much it. Let's see if the spacer's choice.
Is it just me, or is Groundbreaker feeling extra chilly? Maybe you ought to help yourself to a piping hot frozen dinner.
What?
Oh, and it's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. Taste the freedom.
Oh,
a lot of slogans to keep track of. Sometimes I forget.
That's fair, actually.
Have a look.
Yeah. Okay.
Or has it been deader than usual around here? Chief wants to reduce.
Well, let's go turn.
Purple berry punch. Soft Around a sweet purple berry flavored center. Suck it. Chew it.
Step lively, Miss Holcomb.
I'm not winded. Honest. My, boot was untied.
Would hate for you to get left behind, or architect forbid, become lost.
A little bit of sass
How goes the hunt?
between the two of
I've
you.
been
Fair.
ruminating on it, and I decided, if you ain't killed McRed yet, I want you to hurt him a little before you do. Nothing excessive, mind you, but the scoundrel deserves a light beating at least before he kicks off.
About that. Sorry to disappoint. Oh, no, sorry. Sure. I mean, he didn't die in the first shot, so it definitely hurt.
I believe I'm growing fond of you, bounty hunter. If you got the Mardets' backs, the Mardets have got yours. Here's the
Good to
bounty
know.
payout. Nice work down there. With any
Okay.
luck, we can hire more sharp-eyed bounty hunters like you in the future.
Or just try and, you know, me up. I'll take the work. But why'd you get back there? Groundbreaker's reputation increased. Alright.
Have either?
Vending machine down. Okay. Let's go and
The assault
grab with the
forces ever
relay.
put into Groundbreaker?
You kidding?
I should probably have sold. Oh boy, here we go.
Hey, you got a second? Hey,
Uh-huh.
we don't know each other yet, but I'm Felix Millstone. I was in the
Yep.
middle of a little discussion with the local authorities when you passed me by. I noticed your ship in port. Got to thinking you might be looking for some crew, so I wandered by, just to take a closer look. Gotta hand it to you, boss. That's a fine-looking ship. Only thing it's missing is me.
Bold. Eager to throw in with someone you barely know.
Yes, I absolutely am. Just give me a shot. That's all I'm asking. I could be the best damn crew you ever hired.
Alright, tell me why I should hire you.
You're serious. You're giving me a shot.
Interview.
All right. Hang on. I put together a little speech, just in case you asked. Hey there. I'm Felix Millstone. I have prepared a list of reasons why I believe you should hire me to join the crew of your ship and/or outlaw gang.
No, I heard paper. Go on.
Firstly, I am highly personable, and I get along well with anyone who is not of the jackass persuasion.
Sorry. He's funny.
Secondly, I can be counted on in the event of a firefight, standoff, and/or raid. My motto is, if you need a steady gun hand, I'm your man.
Oh boy.
That motto is it's a work in progress.
Huh? Go on.
Additionally, I have several years of experience as a box hauler. This skill may come in handy if you need a body dragged away or a door held open while escaping enemy fire. In conclusion, thank you for considering me for your ship crew and/or outlaw gang. I look forward to our adventures together.
I thought that was real good, Felix.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
Encourage him.
What do you think? Am I in?
You know what? You've entertained me. Yeah, sure.
Wow. You don't know how long I've been waiting to hear that. Thanks, boss. You're not gonna regret this.
I probably will, but it's fine. Keep
I'll
back
just
on the
gather my
ship.
personals and meet you on board. This is gonna be great.
I'm
Really?
sure.
We're picking up strays now?
Says the stray
Look
I
at
picked
that.
up.
A real vicar. I'm sure we'll get along like a church on fire.
Nope. This will be interesting. All right. No sass from the ship.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Got a stress call. Play back for me.
Yes, Captain. Beginning playback now.
There's viscera and death everywhere. Gunfire, gnashing teeth. The unemployed. For law's sake, if anyone's receiving this, please send help. What? No! No, no, no!
Captain, we are now capable of accessing the Roseway landing pad. Also, corporate protocol requires that all distress signals include a list of key personnel for retrieval. The embedded names are Anton Crane, Vaughn Cortez, and Orson Shaw.
I see. All right.
Goodbye.
Talk to the crew. Upstairs real quick. Let me store.
Just to warn you, we may have a bedbug infestation.
Good to know.
I am investigating non-toxic extermination measures. Non-toxic to you, I mean.
That's good. Don't know why you said that so ominously, but all right. Okay. Not in there.
By verity, by strength.
Uh-huh.
What are we contemplating today?
Let's see. Talk about this personal quest.
Yes, I've been meaning...
Oops. I'm not sure yet. So this is Max's room.
Okay. So I was watching this program.
One.
You remember that spin-off series about the mass marketeer? Halcyon Helen's coming on for a special romance arc? Ah! What if they hold hands?
Oh, fuck.
This I gotta see. Thanks.
Talk with the doc. It's distressed. Okay.
This Roseway business smells. Something
Gotta
tells
agree.
me things didn't end well for the guy who made the distress call. And whoever or whatever got him will be waiting for us.
That would make sense. Do we know anything about who sent the call?
What's there to know, Captain? Shady corporate town caught up in shady corporate shit. Tough luck for them, but maybe an opportunity for us.
Like the way you think. Off corporate reinforcement.
With a lot of these companies, the thrashing you take from your boss is worse than whatever a bunch of marauders will do to you. Doesn't exactly encourage calling for aid when there's a fuck-up.
Fair enough. Could be a trap.
I'm counting on it. Anyway, we might as well take a look out there, see if we can get the jump on whoever's waiting for us.
I gotta get down there anyways. Where's Max? Not Max. Is it Max? In here? Or I went downstairs then. There's Parvati. Oh, my shins. Yo.
Hey, Captain. Can I get your temperature on something real quick?
Go on.
So, Junlei and I have been talking some. Through messages. I got him here on my data pad, and well, she sent me a poem. One she wrote her own self, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I should read into it. Because poems are all symbolic and such, right? It's not so good. But real sweet.
Comes from the heart, you'd say.
Oh, law. That's what's got me spooked. I don't rightly know. It's about this engine that's been shaking itself apart. Then this lady mechanic comes by and lays one hand on it. And the trouble goes away. It sings. I don't want to get too hopeful, but I'm wondering if maybe she's the engine and I'm the lady? It's a real romantic poem. Made my chest hurt, kinda.
Or vice versa. Like she likes you.
I don't know where it's leading yet, or if I'm
Usually someone doesn't
misinterpreting.
send someone a poem if they don't care
I'm
about them in
not
some
much interested
capacity.
in physical stuff. Never have been. Leastways, not like other folks seem to be. It's not that I can't, I just don't care for it. It's been a problem in the past. The folk who wanted to be with me back in the Vale, they said I was cold.
Okay. I mean, everyone's different.
When folks start implying you're a little different from an automechanical, you start to wonder. I guess I just needed to talk. I'm feeling a touch better. Thanks for hearing me out, Captain. I actually had another message from Junlei. I just couldn't work up the courage to open it. But I'm gonna change that. Right now.
Go, girl.
Okay, here we go. Let's see here. Talking about old friends, got to thinking... Isabel? Who's Isabel?
Oh boy, here we go.
They were...
Doing alright?
Close, Captain. Like, more than friends close.
The word was in there, so that's good.
I don't know. Junlei talked about them like it was past, but how far in the past? 10 years? Last week? Captain, I'm feeling all mixed up right now. Could we maybe head to the Groundbreaker? Get some drinks at that bar there? The Lost Hope?
Since you don't drink, you'll be alright.
If you're there, I'm sure things will be okay. Like, I mean, you wouldn't let nothing bad happen to me, right? Thanks
Not
for
purposely.
asking, by the by. It means something to know you're looking out.
Alright, we'll do that next time we head to the Groundbreaker. Alright, what do we get? Bump that up to 60. Full on. Spot damage, perfect. Bit there. A little bit there. I can add them. Let's do her bonus stuff. That's not bad. Alright. Felix, what do you got? Having an extra persuade's not a bad idea. We'll give you that. Cowering enemies doesn't really matter too much. Yeah. We're gonna go do the travel relay. On we go. That's quick travel. All right. Let me scrap a bunch of stuff that I don't need, however. This. And I'll sell most of that. All of it. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna store those other goggles real quick. Oops. Meant that. Alright, and then hopefully there's vending machines right outside this door.
We'll be here, Captain. Or will we? Haha. Just a little joke for you.
I don't... Okay. Let's replace the Vicar with Ellie. Alright. We got...
It's a touch different from the ones I've seen. Shouldn't be so hard to get it patched up, though.
Perfect spot for some peace and quiet.
That's why I brought you, Parvati. You're better than me. Okay. Let's see what we got around here first, though. Oh, examine. Fresh journal, a beautiful dream. Last night I dreamed, and it was beautiful. Streets of Byzantium were decorated with crimson streamers and wafted in the breeze. They asked me to take them, give them to the special ones. I gathered the crimson in my arms and felt so alive, so happy. I turned and Delilah was beside me. I did not question why my supervisor was there. Her eyes were full of emotion. I know she feels but dares not show it. I wrapped her neck in crimson, tying it tight as a scarf on a cold day, so beautiful. Then the crimson on her neck opened as a second mouth and began screaming. When I woke, I was scared. Dreams are so real now. And this time I recognized the face. I had to leave work early today. Every time I looked at Delilah, I heard a whisper in my mind about how beautiful she would look. The touch of crimson on her neck hurt. This must stop. This is not who I am. This is not who I will become. I must find help. Oh, she's losing it. This is not going to turn out well, is it? Bard. Okay. Let's switch to... Did I level this up? Good. This is pretty close quarters stuff. Okay. Can I disable this? Does not appear so. Okay. See what we're working with. Bliss. Tactical shotgun. Is that better than the one I have? That's not.
We're doing this.
Okay.
Get past that armor.
What? This thing sucks. Alright, I'm gonna switch out the shotgun with something else. What is that? That's an alert alarm, okay. Pickaxe. This looks like more rambling, okay. Well, not rambling per se. Okay. Did that not help my concussion looking thing? Not. Oh. It's fading. Let's take this. Ooh, a mag pick. I'll take it. Weapon parts. Perfect. Okay. Nothing in here specifically. Ooh, freebie. Vintage free helmet. That looks pretty fucking cool. I didn't see if it was medium. Nice. Gives inspiration. Maybe. It's the same company, yeah. That's 24. That's okay. Yeah, I'll take it for the armor. Bang, pick, pick. That was the weak spot. That's right. Oh. Where'd it go? It's just gone. Alright. Open that door just in case. Okay. Like a big storage room. Definitely pick up all the ammo, especially the heavy ammo. Whispers have a source. Yeah. Okay. Primer cleat. That's something. Logger. Right? I don't know where that other robot went, but it just despawned, basically. Oh well. Not a huge deal. Janitor. Okay. Sure. Okay. Armor parts. Perfect. Always good to have. Pioneer. Doesn't matter, can't open it.
Unexpected noise.
Whoa, okay. Why can't I see its... I was about to say, why can't I see its health? Weird. So this is probably that room I was in earlier. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, gosh. He's dead, ain't he?
Probably. Oh, Frey. Okay. What is the silencer? Ooh. Rock crusher kind of thing. Alright. Activate relay. Alright. Guess that's good. It looks like this guy went crazy. Then, killed his coworkers. What a way to go. Alright, so I won't be returning to the Groundbreaker, sorry. Won't be returning to the Groundbreaker yet. What I want to do first is I have to go to Rosewood for 2 different things. He's going to Monarch, play, and I believe this is also... We got plenty of things to do in Rosewood first, so let me go ahead and get the ship in orbit. Roseway. Not Rosewood, sorry, Roseway.
We're now in orbit above Roseway, Captain.
Cool. Alright, let me see if I can find Felix first. Ah, there you are.
Good to see you, boss.
Yo. How'd you end up on the Groundbreaker?
Didn't I tell you?
Nope.
I'm secretly the chairman's orphan child, abandoned at birth in the back bays.
I'm sure. You were raised by a pack of sprats, right?
That's right. Can't get anything past you, boss.
I'm
Honestly,
sure.
before you picked me up, I was living in the back bays. Spent my whole life up there, watching ships roll in and take off. I always wondered when my ship would come. I was what folks on the Groundbreaker call a stowaway. Means I was invisible. Life carried on for everybody else, but not for me. I had to make my own way.
We're stowaway?
That's what they called us. Orphans with no family, no company to take us in, nowhere to go but the back bays. The word's a touch kindlier than rung leech, but the meaning's just as clear.
Yeah,
if you can't support your own self, you don't deserve to be on the Groundbreaker.
How'd you manage?
Same way we all do. Look for work and hope somebody would give me a shot. Hauling boxes was about the only work I could find. Hated every second of it. Foreman and I never got on.
Fair enough. What happened between you and your foreman?
Guy never liked me.
I think I
Always
saw
trying
the
to get a
result.
rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, My foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting.
Oh boy.
Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Former dock worker, anyway. It's all in the past now. I'm over it. And he's in recovery, probably.
Probably. We have a disagreement. Please settle.
Oh, I can do civilized. Proper civilized, too. Genuflecting and everything. I caught a real lucky break. If you hadn't picked me up, I'd still be back at the docks, waiting for the day my ship arrives.
Probably be in a prison cell.
Oh, yeah. I had a prison cell back on the Groundbreaker. Carved my name on the wall. I wonder if it's still there.
Probably.
Thanks for listening, boss. Let's get going.
Fair enough. Okay. Well, I think this is a good place to go ahead and stop off for this time. I think that was a pretty productive stream. Got most of the starting stuff for the Groundbreaker done, and got my next advancement quests for the main quest in Roseway, and I'm currently orbiting there. So taking that on next time. But for now, go ahead and call it there. So maybe I'll see some of y'all next time.